Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome in another episode of A Boy Named Don WY. It's your host, Don WY from Mtgt. Okay, so in this episode, I'm gonna be talking in English. This podcast is a Moroccan podcast, and it's supposed to be in Arabic, in Darija, that's the language of Morocco, but this one is special. Okay, how is it special? Because I'm gonna be talking about my inspiration, how I started music, and why, and who made me start music. And I thought it's gonna be way better if I just talk in English. Okay, so let's start. So I was into music since I was a kid. I'm from Morocco, so my native language is Arabic. And when I was a kid, I was just watching cartoons most of the times. But then all the cartoon channels disappeared somehow. I don't know how. And I was left with just movie channels, like English movies. So it was something new. It was cool. And it was in English, and there were Arabic subtitles. So I learned English, and then I started listening to English music, like hip-hop mainly, some R&B, and with years passing, I got exposed to a new genre of music around 2012. A song was released and it was called Fantastic Baby by a boy band named Bigbang. Like I said, I was a kid like back in the early 2000s, and I was like exposed to the US music, so it was more like hip-hop, and it was thugs and stuff, and I was impressed with that. I was just a kid, and I thought that I was a gangster, and I was kind of really bad kid, and yeah, it was because of the music. So the music influenced me back then. But when I first like got exposed to this new genre of music, it was so cool. It was so different from what I knew before. Like, it's K-pop. In like 2012, like, it's really, it was amazing. It's not a normal music video. I remember seeing Gdragon in a throne with the very long hair. He was looking super cool, and I was like, is that his real hair? How can a guys be so like goddamn beautiful? That was amazing and weird. So I listened to the music and I just like passed it. It was cool, but I didn't get in deep into it. So after years, I got again exposed to K-pop for the second time, and that's where I got hooked to it. I got exposed to K-pop again around 2014 because of the song of BTS, Boy in Love. And they were portraying the image of the bad boys of the school, and it was like a classical, amazing theme. It was my stuff. It was like my song. Because back then, I was a really bad kid. I used to get like in a lot of fights and do stupid stuff. I still do stupid stuff now, but not bad stupid stuff. Maybe I still do bad stupid stuff. I'm not sure. Okay, so it was an amazing song. I was really impressed by their vocals, the rap, the music video, like everything. It was something new. So like I got hooked to it and I became a fan. And then I started listening to more and more. And after a couple of years, around 2016, then I started thinking about making my own music. I was always having the idea of singing. I've been making top lines since I was just a kid. I was just humming like random words that make no sense. So I was like, BTS is a great group. Like, why did they start making music? Like, what made them start music? So I made my research and I found out that Gdragon has like a pretty big influence on them. Either Jungkook and RM, and it's on Google for anyone who says, what are you saying? You can check everything on Google. I'm not saying stuff from my head. Okay, so I was like, BTS are great. Can Gdragon be greater? Who is Gdragon in the first place? I didn't know him. So I went and I looked for Gdragon. And I found that he was the leader of the boy band that I first ever listened. I was like, oh god damn, this is the dude with the long hair. And I was like, he's cool. So I started making my researches and my stuff regarding Gdragon and Bigbang, their legacy, how they started, like the difficulties that they went through. And it was so impressive. Like, their presence in the K-pop scene was so impressive. Gdragon like had a lot of influence on so many artists that it made me think, how can someone be this great? So Gdragon became my idol. He became my inspiration. He was like the person that I want to be like. And after like a year or two, around 2017, that's when I started making music. Yeah. And until now, I still do music and really inspired by Gdragon. That's why most of our songs, the songs that I make and write, sound different. Maybe weird. Because I see that Gdragon like always makes his songs different in a way, and different from other songs. They stand up, and that's what I'm trying to do. And mostly I get criticized from a lot of people. They're like, the song is like, what are you doing? The song's mix is weird. The mastering is weird. The lyrics are weird. Like, I do get criticized a lot for trying to make a new sounds, and it's fine. And I will keep making new sounds, even though people will keep criticizing me. I will improve myself. I'm gonna make new good sounds. And yeah, like Gdragon really is the inspiration. And it's really unfortunate that we have not heard from Gdragon in a really long time. I wish he and Bigbang get back to making music. They are like the greatest boy band ever, from my point of view. Like, that's what I think. And Gdragon is an amazing artist from every angle. And I will keep this episode and this podcast, especially this one, like when we get famous and Mtgt's name becomes known everywhere and worldwide, inshallah. I would love if Gdragon listens to this. I really want him to know that I'm a big fan. And I'm like a really huge fan. Gdragon, just want to say thank you for being such an amazing artist. Yeah, so this is the episode of today. Just saying some stuff. And like for the new listeners, this podcast is not a scripted podcast. So whatever I say, it just comes out automatically and I just say it, and there's no script or anything. So it's kind of messy sometimes. Like every episode, I ask people to comment if they think I should be scripting the podcasts, and no one is saying anything. I will ask again, if you think that the podcast needs to be scripted and it's messy, just comment down below and we will work on it. And have a great day. Have a great life. Peace.